Good day, PR researchers! I am Maximo Enerio, and in this video, I will be expanding my knowledge on how to write statement of the problem. Statement of the problem, also known as SOP. What is this, and what is the importance of this part in research? So, statement of the problem defines and describes the research hypothesis or questions, along with a broad method that will be used to solve the problem. Also, well-formulated statement of the problem sets the stage for the rest of our study, including how we will address the problem and any anticipated outcomes or answers. So, kani, SOP is really important of a research paper. Ano importante man yun ni? Well, it is important because once you have a very clearly laid out the core issue, ang issue, problem, or ang question nimo that you are investigating, you will have more sharper focus for conducting and writing up for the rest of your study. So a clear and straightforward statement will also inform and impress your readers in grasping the issues that your proposed project will address. And now let us proceed in creating or writing statement of the problem. So, according to Crestable 2017, in writing the statement of the problem, we have to consider its two parts. These are general problem and this specific problem. So, general problem consists of sentence or sentences as opening of SOP. In addition, general problem involves stating the main research problem or it deals with stating the core issue of a research. And remember a general problem must be stated in declarative sentence form. So let us now proceed to the second part of SOP, which is the specific problem. Kaning specific problem is tantamount to research question. Specific problem that contains research question. It means they are in question form, which have ending of question mark. So research question are questions that a study or research project aims to answer. These questions often address an issue or a problem, which through analysis and interpretation of data. So these are answered in study's conclusion. So kanina ako step-by-step procedure in creating research question. Mag-base ta sa ato ang research title. So ang amuang research title is Effects of Shifting Time on the Emotional Status of Grade 12 UMC and B Students of Polanco National High School. So I just want to make this as an example in creating SOP. So second, I will identify the main research problem involved in the study. So in my study, the main problem or core issue investigating the effects of shifting classes on the emotional status of grade 12 UMC and B students. Now, with this research problem, I can now craft the first part of SOP, the general problem. Now, as what I have said earlier, it is stating the main problem or issue involved in the research. So this is how I write my general problem. This study intends to investigate the impact of changing schedules on emotional status and personal experiences of chosen students from grade 12 UMC and B at Polanco National High School. So now we already have the general problem. Let us now proceed in creating specific problem that contains research questions. So going back to our research title, Effects of Shifting Time on the Emotional Status of Grade 12 UMC and B Students at Polanco National High School, in reference with this, we need to focus on our key variables. So the important concept involved here in our study. So my main variables here in my title are shifting time, emotional status, and grade 12 UMC and B students. So, pwede ko mag-focus aning mga variables para makakraft ko sa akong research questions. So, I am about to consider the participants of my study, the grade 12 UMC and B students, if needed or necessary sa akong study nga kwaon. Ang demographic or profile sa mga participants. Pwede ni ang first question ako kaniyang demographic profile sa akong mga participants. So, this is my first question now. Number 1, what is the demographic profile of the participants in terms of 1.1 gender, 1.2 age, and 1.3 section? So remember, kung dili na siya necessary, pwede dili include ninyo sa inyo ang question sa inyong SOP o mo direct na ta sa ato ang main variables sa atong study. So ang ako ang main variables sa akong study is shifting time and emotional status. These are the research question that I may construct from these variables. So, specifically, it seeks to answer the following questions. So, ang number 1 ako ganina, mo na to, ang demographic profile. So, ang kaning number 2 to 4, mo ni ang mga main variables na akong nagikwaan, which is the shifting time and emotional status. So, number 2 question is, what are the effects of shifting time on the sleep quality of grade 12 UMS A and B students? Number 3, what emotional challenges do students face during shifting time? And last but not the least, how does shifting class time impact on the students' emotional stability and daily mood? So that would be all, researchers, in creating SOP, or what we so called statement of the problem. Let us always remember na contextualize ni siya, meaning it depends on the context of your study. So like lahi man tag context, I mean, we have different context man pod sa atong mga research. And last reminder that in creating SOP, they should be focused. They should be specific or direct to the point. And lastly, they should be relevant to the topic. So that would be all. Hoping you learned something new in this video. Have a blessed day and don't forget to love research. Thank you.